Hey, what's up guys, Miles Somerville here, and storage is a very key element in my workflow, and the 1TB drive on my Mac is gonna get full eventually, so lately I've been looking into other external storage options, and I came across this. This is the Apollo Cloud. It's a 4TB personal cloud device, and it's a little handier than you might think. First of all, the Apollo runs off of Ethernet, so you're gonna need that for it to run. It only requires like a 4 megabit per second internet speed to use it, so most people will be able to run it. The setup process was actually really easy. All you have to do is download the software from their site, create an account, and if your Apollo is connected to the network in your office or home, the utility should detect the Apollo within seconds. Another cool feature with the Apollo is being able to have up to 10 members per cloud unit. So the owner of the cloud or the person who sets it up can add up to 9 other users that get their own little private section on the drive where they can upload, share, and download files. And just in case you were wondering, the owner or admin of the Apollo has complete access to all the files in the folder of another member. You can also delete a member super easily. My favorite feature of the Apollo is the ability to share files for others to download using anonymous public links. You do this by simply clicking the share icon, click send a public link, and you can share files up to 1 GB for anyone in the world to download. They don't have to create an Apollo account or anything. They simply click the link and download the file coming directly off your cloud unit. You don't have to upload the file anywhere if it's already on your Apollo, which is a very cool feature in my opinion. And just in case you're concerned with security, all of your data on the Apollo is completely encrypted by default. A thing that really annoys me with software like this sometimes is that the desktop app will be great, but then the mobile app is basically useless. So I'm glad to see that you can basically do anything on the app that you can on the desktop version. I say that the desktop app isn't even needed to use the Apollo. The app is very stable, the UI is clean, and I've overall had a really nice experience with it. Now while the Apollo Cloud software is pretty good, there's one thing you might want to look out for. The video playback from the Apollo using the mobile app was pretty spotty. I only got it to work a couple of times and it takes about 20 seconds to load the video. Streaming video on the desktop works very well, but on mobile devices it's pretty bad. Backups are a pretty important part of how you keep data preserved, and the Apollo has a USB 3.0 port in the back to connect to an external hard drive of any size. Once you do that, you go to the utility and start the backup process. It can take a decent amount of time depending on how much data you have in the Apollo. A backup of 60 gigs for me took about 30 minutes, but it's good to know that there's some way to be able to save your data if the drive in the Apollo fails. So for $300, I'd say the Apollo holds up really well against other products like the Western Digital MyCloud 3 or even offerings from Drobo. It's got a ton of storage, it's easy to use, and it has a multitude of useful features. I'm definitely going to continue using this for storing and streaming movies and photos, and of course using it as a place to keep all my YouTube videos. The Apollo just came out today, June 7th, so you can click the link down below and pick one up for yourself if you'd like. Thanks for watching. I'll make sure to answer any other questions you may have about the Apollo in the comments section down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Later.